I'd say this is just giving away. Says there are runs to be had, and I reckon the bowlers are going to have a difficult time. Going with a more aggressive field choice. A few moves made in the field.
Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Waiting. Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting. Yep.
Strong appeal. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Wait there.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
Loud shout. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Wait. Up.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
11 runs added there. The Indians are 21 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Nicked it! The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Out! What a catch!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap. Reached for it, but couldn't make the ground in time. A superb effort goes unrewarded.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Full and good night. Just lent on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Waiting. Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the bound.
Hope.
Wait on. No,
Collects
no, no.
that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
End of the over. The Indians are 29 for 1.
Wait on.
Pollard shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting. Bowling.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
That's it. Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. End of the over, 9 off it. The Indians are 38 for 2.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Oh,
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring. Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Nice shot, runs possible. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
yep.
A couple on offer here. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Hazelwood from the south end. Patel coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad.
No.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Could be close.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait there.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowler.
Bowler is confident on this one. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Well, that was... Was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The Royal Challengers are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Willie, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep, yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keepers. Bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Massive chance.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. 8 runs added in that over. The Indians are 64 for 4.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
There'll be runs here. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep. Oh, well bowled.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Indians are 72 for 4.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yep, yep. Keepers, keepers.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
No.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Yep.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Keepers end.
Good return back from the deep. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Good bit of timing there.
There was no doubt about that one whatsoever. It was ever so well hit over the boundary rope for 6. The fielder didn't have to move.
Catch it!
Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, that is a great catch.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Waiting. Bowler!
Allen takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Indians are 98 for 5. Going with spin now.
Yep.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Yep. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. One wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Wait there. No.
There's trouble here.
Yup. No.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
8 runs added there. The Indians are 106 for 5.
Nice
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Yup. Keeper.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Yep.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Wait.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Wait. Yup.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Easy does it. First ball and get some runs.
Wait.
Needs to be on target.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
That's the over. The Indians are 114 for 6. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
timed that perfectly.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yup. Bowlers. Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing. The captain going with an aggressive field.
Right out of the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Some adjustments to the field.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Archer will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Nice shot.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter, gets back fast to pull that shot away for 6.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper. Yup.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Catch. Yep.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Wait. Up.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Yup.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper's in.
Good return back from the deep.
Waiting. Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yup. Keepers.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Well, that's the 50. Blink and you'd miss it. There has been some really good batting strokes. Just masterful play.
Yep. Wait there. No.
This could be out.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
6 runs added there. The Indians are 146 for 8. Just about timed that perfectly.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this. Not at all, it's poor play.
Yep.
Good pickup. Big chance.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Waiting.
End of the over. The Indians are 154 for 8. Going with pace now.
Medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Yup.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single. Take the strike. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yup.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep, yep. No.
There'll be one run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep. Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yup. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
End of the over, 6 off it. The Indians are 160 for 8. Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yup.
There's a chance if this hits.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yup.
Super shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yup.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Yep.
Over. The Indians are 169 for 8.
169 for 8.
Pads that away.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yup.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Great timing. Right off the meat of the bat.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Yep, yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yup.
11 runs added there. The Indians are 180 for 9. Final over in this innings. Du Plessis with the ball in hand again.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep. Bowlers.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Super piece of timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yep.
There was a bit of width on that and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Du Plessis could do nothing about it. Hammered out the ground, just watched it sail away.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Gone, brilliant in the field. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
A lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Bowlers.
The Royal Challengers get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Archer with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 8 for 1.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Yeah.
Caught. Gone.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep. Go!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers!
Rutherford ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good return back from the deep. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. It looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep. Go!
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Royal Challengers are 16 for 3.
Catch! Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep. No. Yep.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Catch it!
Yep. Great shot.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep. Go!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep. No.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yeah.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Nice bowling.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yep.
Misses.
No,
That's
no.
so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yeah. No.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep. No. Nice bowling.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. Nice.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yeah.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the cuff. Was with exquisite timing.
Archer from the north end.
Yep. Nice bowling.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Catch it.
Yep. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Out.
Yeah!
Good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Maxwell is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Oh. Yep.
Could be gone if only they had hit.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yeah.
Maxwell takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Maxwell shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
The over finishes, finally. You can't really be giving batters of this quality extra balls to hit. Time for a bit of fielding in the deep.
Wait. Yep.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Hasaranga will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably close. Closer than they expected.
The Indians can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Sams, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run-out.
Drives and misses everything.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Trouble. Oh, gone.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Could be close.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Allen, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
Immaculate timing there.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Thrust the pad at it.
That was lovely bowling. Just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Patel gets off the mark.